Hey friends, this is Jason, Chief Counsel at Equal Citizens. I'm here today in a hotel room in Anchorage, Alaska, because we've got a major hearing in our case where we're trying to take down super PACs. But I wanted to use the opportunity to give you an update about how all of our cases are going. Okay, so first, our efforts to reform the Electoral College and eliminate winner take all in each and every state are moving along slowly but surely. A couple of days ago, a trial court judge in California dismissed our case that we brought against that state, and that's the first decision we've gotten. Now, that's okay. We didn't win. We lost. The case was dismissed. But now we get a clean record for our appeal up to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. Of course, we would have liked to have begun our quest with a victory in the trial court, but frankly, we always thought that we would have a better chance in front of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals than in front of a single busy trial court judge that may not be able to really consider the types of arguments we're making super closely. So we're now preparing our materials for appeal, and we want to get that going as soon as we can. In the meantime, though, still no word in our equal votes cases in our three other states, which are Massachusetts, South Carolina, and Texas. We'll, of course, keep you up to date on that quest. Okay. More good news in the Electoral College front, because we were just told by Washington that our case there involving electors, the individual presidential electors, in our cases involving whether they have the constitutional freedom to vote for the candidate of their choice, that appeal is going to be heard directly by the Washington Supreme Court, probably sometime this winter, so that's great. We're also in a holding pattern in our similar case in Colorado. The court there is just waiting to set the argument date. We cannot wait to get a shot at this. Now, I will say, I really can't wait to get a chance to present our cases in both Washington and Colorado. I actually think these elector freedom cases, which are the first real chance for the U.S. Supreme Court to potentially opine about the role of presidential electors in literally decades, I think they're really flying under the radar, but I think they could turn out to be really big. Okay, so I'm really excited to say more about those and see where they go in the next couple months. Last, not least, Alaska, where I am right now. As some of you know, we've got a creative strategy to try and convince courts to put contribution limits on donations to super PACs. And we're here with two leading experts on the history of corruption and the modern impact of money in politics. I'm actually going to go have dinner with them in just a couple of hours. We're hoping that putting these actual experts on originalism, on James Madison, on election law, we hope that putting them on the stand will go a long way to convincing judges of all stripes, originalist or not, Republican appointed or not, and including judges on the U.S. Supreme Court, that they can and they should rethink the definition of corruption that they've used in our system. The narrow one is really hamstringing the government's ability to rein in campaign spending. And we want to restore contribution limits so that we can bring back the conception of an unrigged democracy that our framers envisioned. So that's why we're here in Alaska. So excited to get it going and get into court with our experts. So it's exciting times, folks. More soon.